Welcome to Workday HCM Change Job. In this session, we'll learn how to use the change job business process to change an employee's position or location. Change is the one constant in business. Part of managing a workforce is managing the job changes that occur. Therefore, it's important to understand how to manage the change job business process. The change job business process controls most job changes between an employee's hire and termination events. This includes demotions, job data changes, lateral movements, location changes, promotions, and transfers. This process intuitively guides managers and other workers through the change job business process by entering necessary job change details. This process increases the workflow success rate and reduces the need for HR support. Your organization may include additional approvals and reviews for this business process. Templates and guided editors streamline the change job process for different users. You can configure job change templates for different security groups using the Create Change Job Template rule task. This allows you to simplify a template by focusing on relevant information for specific security groups, like the manager security group. This results in specific fields displaying to managers, while all available fields display to administrators. For example, when a manager initiates a job change, the What do you want to do field prompts the manager to select from the list of configured templates they have access to. The selected template determines the fields that display on the following initiation page. You can initiate the change job business process from two tasks: the Start Job Change task, which managers typically use, or the Transfer, Promote, or Change Job task that is designed for administrators and other users. This robust task uses a guided editor to assist users in completing each section of the job change individually. Each task's availability will be based on the worker's role and security permissions and the change job business process configuration. You can initiate the change job business process from the search bar, a worker's related actions, or the My Team Management dashboard. Once a job change is submitted, the workflow routes to the appropriate users to complete any additional information the transaction requires. Regardless of who initiates the job change, you must enter the required data and information to proceed with this transaction type. In this example, Edward Hunt is a manager of the Global Support Supervisory Organization for the UK and Ireland. He needs to transfer Lucy Collins to a new position in a different supervisory organization. To begin, Edward will navigate to Lucy Collins' worker profile. He'll then select the Actions button. From the menu, he'll select Job Change and then the Start Job Change option. From the Start Job Change task, Edward will specify the type of job change by selecting a prompt from the What do you want to do field. In this case, Edward is moving Lucy Collins to another manager. Based on this request, the Start Job Change task updates the template to accommodate the type of job change request. From here, Edward will enter all required information by answering the questions in the template. The available fields on each template are based on how your organization configures that template. Once Edward has entered all required fields, he'll select the Submit button, and the workflow will route according to your business process until complete. In this example, the receiving manager, George Harris, needs to approve this request. Workday designed the change job business process to make staffing movements simple and intuitive. In addition, the change job business process security policy lets you configure smaller tasks, known as micro tasks. These smaller tasks provide a simplified page with only the fields required for that transaction. Users access these smaller tasks through the Change Job menu. Some common micro tasks include Change Location, where the initiating action only displays the necessary fields for updating a worker's location. You can also change a contractor's details, such as a data change, lateral move, or transfer. Or you can request a worker transfer. This initiating action allows a security group that does not have access to the worker to initiate this type of movement. For example, a manager can transfer a worker from a different supervisory organization into their organization. However, if the initiator has access to the worker, then Workday recommends using the change job business process. In this session, we've reviewed the different types of job changes and how to initiate the change job business process. Thank you for taking the time to learn with Workday.